Infinity Teams app for Microsoft Teams enables you to handle and simplify your communication with colleagues and contacts. The app consists of a search and 5 panels. We will now take a closer look at all the different panels, starting with Current Call. This panel will only show when you have an active call. In this example, we can see that the caller made a choice in an IVR. The caller is then connected to a queue. And over at the end, you see how long the call has been in the system since it's arrived. In the upper right, you find the following call control buttons. You can use call parking, call recording, or open an integration. With our integrations, you can also automatically open the customer card in your CRM whenever a customer calls. You can move the call to another device. The panel displays a dynamic timeline of the current call to give you the history of the call, so you know if it's a direct call or a call transfer to you. It also gives you a heads up if the caller has been waiting in queue for a long time. You can even get a warning if the SLA has been breached for the queue. Each step in the timeline is represented with one of the below icons, relative timestamp and a helping text. The panel to the right is a combined view panel. The view will automatically switch upon an active call to show interactions with the other party. This makes it easier for you to know which colleague the customer has previously talked to. With no active call, your history will be shown. The history view shows your call history with call direction, from, to, and timestamp. Let us take a closer look at the user panel. In Users, you can see your coworkers' active profiles, available, busy, in a meeting, etc. from the telephone system. This helps making a decision how you should contact the coworker in a question. For each colleague, you will see avatar and profile, name, call status, the user's active profile within Infinity, list of phone numbers, icons for blind and attended transfers. Note that they are only available with an active call. To the right, you find buttons to quickly communicate with your coworkers. In an active call, use the single arrow to make a blind transfer to a colleague. Use the double arrows for attendant transfers. In the queues panel, you find your organization's call queues listed with their current status. Status show how many callers that are waiting in the queue right now, how many agents that can handle the calls, average wait time, and your call queue's service level agreement. Hover the status field to see all agents and their queue status. You will also be able to forward a call or call the queue directly. The Contacts panel lists the external contacts in Infinity. You can have both private, shared and synchronized contacts. If needed, you can add a new contact one by one. For syncing and importing, you get those options in our web portal. There are several ways to search. The search field in each category gets a result in that category. The main search field in the upper left corner will filter all sections. Use this when searching for a user with a special skill and/or other fields that have been added to both users and queues. In this case, I use the search for Teams. And that concludes the demonstration of Infinity Teams.